Alrighty, hello everyone, Nubkex here and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. As we are beginning today's video, I did change a couple of things around in our party. I was doing a little bit more shopping, I did a little bit of respecking and stuff as well. I don't think I changed anything with the dare, but again, just to recap on some of our big purchases in the last episode. So he's got the shot in Faith boots now. And he got the company's captain's hat. This is a soulbound piece of armor, so it's going to level up as he takes damage and whatnot. It's going to get stronger and stronger, unlock additional bonuses and all that sort of stuff. But only he can wear it. But it's going to be pretty cool, I hope. We, of course, got the new shield, which does damage whenever he gets hit. Probably wasn't add up to much, but it's pretty cool. And that's kind of where he is. For Pallegina, we're really specking her out as fire, but we did get the War Club of the Mataru, which is another soulbound weapon. It's pretty terrible in terms of damage, but it's somewhat accurate, and most importantly, it does have a chance to cast Hobble, which will reduce movement speed, reflex, and dexterity of characters that she hits. So it's just more of a controlling type weapon about debuffing the enemy, which will open her up to being crit by our ciphers and our rangers and all that sort of stuff. And then we did get her the Outworn Buckler, which is actually amazing. It gives an aura, small enough, but still +5 to all defenses, which is just godlike. That's just insanely good. Not literally godlike like me, haha, but it's insanely strong. It really is. I think that is absolutely fantastic. Just amazing buff from the shield. Just everyone's defenses, including her and anyone standing nearby. Very importantly for her, yeah, this doesn't actually seem to be working. Oh no, there we go. It's working now. Wonderful. Okay, so we're basically kitting her out as like this uber fire paladin. We got her the soulbound Belt of the Royal Deadfire Cannoneer, which is giving her Firebrand now, so you can summon a fire weapon, and that will level up. Hopefully given time to unlock even more fire-based attacks. She still has the ring with combusting wounds. Her new chest piece gives her Sunbeam, which is an AoE fire damage blind, which should be fantastic for a bit of control, a bit more fire damage. And yeah, it's basically she's got her unique fire abilities as well with Flame's Devotion and her Wrath of the Five Suns. So she should be hopefully doing tons of fire damage. She'd be really tanky in this form. We can pop a Firebrand if we want her to go full damage mode. Durance, I don't think I've changed anything with Durance. He's still, you know, tanky dude. Just buff bot, really. We're just going to have him buffing loads. I'm fairly sure. We don't have much money left now, but I'm pretty sure I'll buy him the Priest Ring, so he gets more Priest spellcasts, and we might just put him onto just auto AI, resolve, that sort of stuff. One thing I did grab was a belt, the Wild Strike belt, which grants 10% Wild Strike damage when we Spirit Shift on a Druid, so when we're using Heravius for his quest stuff, we can give him that, and that should make him better. It was pretty cheap and I saw it in the shop, so I picked it up. For me, the Cipher, we do have a soulbound bow, or not bow, but an arbalest, which is like a heavy crossbow. So yeah, we need to level that up. Hopefully it gets much stronger. For now, it's pretty decent. I have changed myself around a little bit, though. I also got this, the Belt of the Stelgare, which reduces knockdown duration. It also gives +2 dexterity, so we should be making all of our actions that little bit faster. So I think that should be pretty nice. In terms of respec, I did respec myself slightly. So we actually have higher intellect and higher perception now. I toned down our might ever so slightly, seeing as we are doing a lot of control spells. So yeah, I juggled the points around a little bit. I might juggle them around a bit more going forwards, but for now, that's all I changed. In terms of our talents, I did change our talents. We still have Biting Whip, Draining Whip, of course. We still have Marksman, but I grabbed the Penetrating Shot, so lowers our attack speed, but does give us 5 Dior Bypass. I think that's probably going to be worth it overall. Now, it's not going to be as good as having Dior Bypass in every single Blunderbuss shot, but we might even get myself a Blunderbuss using my offhand and then just swap away from that. Like, just Blunderbuss at the start of the fight, then throw out some high-level Cipher spells, and then switch to our Arbalest here. I did swap some things around as well. We're just in full control. We have like no damage spells really anymore. We're just all fully control-based Cipher spells. Pretty much mirroring what we went for here, I think. Almost mirroring it, maybe slightly different. Doesn't matter too much. But that's what we've done there. One problem I found, I was trying to use it, is that the soulbound weapons and also summoned weapons are supposed to benefit off of your weapon focuses. So let's say what I wanted to do was take like a focus in in ruffian weapons. Like she's got focus, weapon focus ruffian. So she has +6 accuracy when using like blunderbusses. I wanted to do that for Valerie as well, and it's supposed to apply to your soulbound arbalist, but it doesn't, which I think is probably a bug. And seeing as this is like a DLC weapon, this is added very, very recently. She may run into the same problem here as well. So that's something I have to actually test out. Will the weapon focuses work with these new soulbound weapons? Because that was one of my ideal things was, hey, if I grab weapon focus for like a blunderbuss, I can get that bonus accuracy from an offhand, and then it will still apply to this. It's not a blunderbuss, but it's soulbound, so it should still work. But it doesn't look like that's the case, which kind of sucks. She's still the same. Dagani, I don't think I changed her at all. So that's basically what we've done so far. We're back in the Temple of Whale. Let's get going.
How do you do?
I found the scroll, but Whale asked me to hide it again. Wow, her gnarl hand shakes as she points at you. You're every bit as wily as those thieves. I should have known better than to trust you. Now get out. Oh my. She did not take that well. Gee, she did not take that well at all. Parable of Whale. Oh, she didn't believe me. Uh-oh. That's a problem. We only lost 23 copper to bandits. That was hardly worth their time in robbing me, was it? They who woke the stars. Quest added. Cool. What's that about? The Glanfathan astronomers who predicted the Lover's Tide that destroyed Andra's gift took many of their instruments and notes and hid them out of fear that they might be captured by the Adherents. Decades after the war, the tribes recovered the astronomers' work. Unfortunately, all of the original astronomers had died, and much of their writing was penned in an unknown cipher. Two Valiant Dukes have offered a reward for anyone who can help crack the cipher for the Glanfathans. The tribes are reluctant to let anyone look at the notes, but believe it would be better to share their knowledge than have it remain a secret. This seems like a good job for Kana, so let's send Kana over there. Excellent. And we're still building the hedge maze, that's right. I think we're gonna have to rob this place then. This is gonna be difficult. Alright.
If it makes you rest easier.
Stealth is not very good. He is absolutely spotted by her. Oh no, don't steal that.
I can do that. That's settled.
What's gonna happen? Doesn't seem to care. Wait, she doesn't seem to care? What's Scroll of Valor do? Gives area accuracy. And that's not stealing, funnily enough.
Now this I haven't seen before.
That went well. I think, I hope. Here's the theorems of Pangram. Pages are as fine and thin as onion skin and covered with obscure diagrams and notes in animancy. What's in this? I'm not robbing. He's robbing. I think we got away with it. Need to steal some books. So, I mean... as far as I can tell, no negative effects from that. Alright, cool. Why not? What I think's happening there is that they probably meant to program it in so that unlocking stuff counted as whatever. But like, unlocking stuff, as we well know, doesn't count as a crime. So it didn't actually count as doing anything illegal to open up the door. I thought she'd attack us or something for going inside. I was kind of wondering if that might backfire big time, but it didn't. Oh, actually, we want to hold off on buying the priest ring, don't we, until we do the quest, because we might be able to save that girl's daughter. There's also there are also some vendors like in there, isn't there? There are some vendors that are probably worth talking to in those other houses. not houses, in the, like, the, faction hubs. The Crucible Keep, stuff like that. Speaking of Crucible Keep, that's exactly where we're headed next. We've got some quests to report back there. We also have to meet with someone in the Ducal Palace. Well, yeah, this investigating crimes then as well. So here, yeah, we have to report to Crucible Keep about Yorn. We have to go to Chancellor Warren in the Ducal Palace. So, whereabouts do we start here? We're actually real close. Let's go to the Ducal Palace on the way. Let's try that out. I don't know if I mentioned, but I've got Sagani. I don't know if I did this in the last video, but this is our party setup right now. Kind of a temporary thing. I really want, I like Aloth a lot. I think it's a lot of fun to have a wizard in the party. Cool spells. But for the moment, he is not in our party. Because we want to do the side quest for Sagani. Where do I go here? Hall of Records. Where's the way to go? Vault Court. Yeah, Hall of Records. Okay. There's the Chancellor. Again, to recap this, because it's been a while. So, my ownership of Cadnua is in doubt. Must meet with Chancellor Warren at the Ducal Palace to discuss the matter. And here he is with the Marshal.
Thank you for coming, Belry. I've been trying to track you down for some time. This is Marshal Forwin, Earl Bademar's military advisor. He will serve as a witness for this proceeding.
He gestures at the man next to him.
Well met, Road Warden. Your reputation precedes you. I admit, you've created a bit of a stir throughout the nobility with your reclamation of Cadnua. Most are still not sure what to think of you.
What's this about?
The legitimacy of your claim to Cadnua is in question. Earl Bademar has issued a ruling on the matter.
I see.
All will be made clear once Lord Gathbin arrives. Do you have any questions for me while we wait?
Tell me of Earl Bademar.
Earl Bademar comes from an esteemed line of lords that rose to prominence after the War of Defiance some 150 years ago. The Deerwood consists of several earldoms. The Bademars govern the northern earldom known as the Grasp. As to the current Bademar, he is as fine a man as I know. It is an honor to serve him.
That sounds good. Tell me more about the Grasp.
Grasp is now the largest of the 7 earldoms after it consumed the pre-war earldom of Yenwood. It encompasses notable settlements such as New Haemar, Garen's Grasp, Gilded Vale, and, of course, Cadnua.
Yenwood.
When the Deerwood was a mere colony of Adir, it was divided into 9 earldoms. When the Adirans were defeated and ultimately driven out, 2 of the earldoms were absorbed and the borders were readjusted. Yenwood was one such earldom.
What about Gathbin?
While I've met him but once, it was ample time to determine the character of Lord Arleder Gathbin, or lack thereof. He is descended from an old Adiran line that predates the War of Defiance. His great-grandfather, Rannig Gathbin, was the Earl of Yenwood during the war. That is, until he was stripped of his lands and driven from the Deerwood.
You know which way Earl Bademar has ruled?
I'm sorry, my lord, I do not. The Earl's decree is sealed.
What was that about Road Warden? The one who rules Cadnua on behalf of the Earl of Yenwood is traditionally known as the Road Warden. Your position might not be entirely official yet, but the title is an appropriate form of address. In fact, that blade you carry was forged by the very first Road Warden. He gestures at the sword at your side. I've heard that the Whispers of Yenwood is only ever found by those meant to rule Cadnua. That's a good sign.
Your timing is impeccable. Here comes Lord Gathbin now.
Wonderful. He looks sneaky, doesn't he? My piggy's just there. An opulently dressed man strides towards the Chancellor, his sandy hair trailing him like a banner caught in a light breeze, boot heels echoing throughout the hall. An elven woman with cropped hair dressed in dark glinting mail shadows his steps before taking position alongside him. She watches you unabashedly, taking your measure.
Let's move past this formality as quickly as possible. I've other matters to attend to. It's well known that Cadnua belongs to me by right. And where is this pretender, she who murdered the Redricks, my own sister and her husband, and steals my land? Where is this low-born wretch?
Warren clears his throat and glances at you.
This woman here, this is the Lady of Cadnua? I thought she was just another servant, perhaps a valet or a scullery maid.
Raise your hand. Everyone who owns their own keep, raise a hand. Go on, don't be shy.
Imbecile! I hope you've enjoyed your time squatting on my land. Provoke me further, I'll hang you from the highest wall of Cadnua when our business is finished. Chancellor, read the Earl's decree.
This could go badly. Warren breaks the seal in the scroll and furls it.
Regarding the matter of the Gathbin claim on Cadnua, Earl Baedmar finds the Gathbin claim was never relinquished. By law, Cadnua is the rightful property of the Gathbin family. I knew it! I'm not finished reading yet, my lord.
Gathbin rolls his eyes and motions for the Chancellor to continue.
However, the Earl recognizes Valry's part in reclaiming Cadnua, a site that has stood abandoned and even, some would say, cursed for over a century. Before Cadnua's return to the Gathbin family, the Earl has decreed that Lord Gathbin will provide compensation in the form of... Absolutely not!
Gathbin folds his arm, a defiant scowl on his face.
My lord, the amount is quite reasonable and a requirement for your land to be returned to you, if you'll just allow me to finish. I'll not pay a single copper to this miscreant for my ancestral land. Do you think I'm blind to the Earl's motives, lackey? He thinks he can send a message with this insult. I have a message you can send that son of a whore.
He raises an open hand as the Chancellor shrinks from him, arms raised in defense. Let's grab his arm.
Keep your hands off me, you peasant.
He yanks his arm free of your hand and steps back. The elven woman deftly draws a pistol from her thick leather belt. Her eyes widen in anticipation.
My lord, my lady, please, there's no need for further violence.
Lord Gathbin holds your gaze for several heartbeats, his eyes burning with hatred.
I'll be coming for what's mine. Count on it. Come, Captain Emery, we're leaving.
He sneers defiantly before storming down the hall. The captain lowers her pistols and gives a smirking shrug before following her employer. That went well. I kind of wish we could have fought him there.
Well, I can't say that Gathbin's reaction was entirely unexpected. Through no fault of your own, I'm afraid you've made a powerful enemy.
I've dealt with much worse.
I hope you're right. In any case, Cadnua is now officially belongs to you, since Lord Gathbin has rejected the Earl's decree.
He hands you a deep blue scepter which looks to have been carved entirely out of sapphire.
Here, this belonged to one of the old lords of Cadnua. By right, it is yours now.
Give him money, have this sent to Lord Gathbin as a token of friendship. Hell no. Tell Gathbin if I catch him or any of his people on my land, they'll be executed. Send an invitation. Tell Gathbin if I catch him or any of his people on my land, they'll be executed.
An extreme measure to be sure, but I will pass the message along. It was a pleasure to finally meet you, my lady. Perhaps we'll speak again under more pleasant circumstances.
Farewell, Valerie. The Marshal nods at you and leaves. That was maybe a bit ruthless of me, but kind of what I think of him. Did we get like some sort of ruthless thing? Passionate. Aggressive one. Oh. Alright, what do we get? Oh, Soulbound! Soulbound Scepter! That's huge, actually. That's huge. So it's accurate 4. Not bad. 15 accuracy, actually. That's very good. 20% raw damage, just straight up. Crush slash damage as well. Yeah, very nice. Wizard, Priest, Druid. Well, we'll definitely give that to our wizard.
Hey.
Old Aloth. Once you're back, you've got something to very much look forward to, my friend. Yep, something you can very much look forward to. Okay. So. Crucible Keep next, I suppose. That's awesome. I mean, I should have done this earlier in the game. We could have got that I suppose we didn't get it that. That was a fairly recent quest we picked up, but would have been nice to have that Soulbound Scepter a little bit sooner. Little progress reported on the hearings on Animancy. Wonderful. Wait, why there's a bunch of corpses here? Uh-oh. Defeat the Rogue Forge Knights.
Easy now.
Everyone, stealth mode activate. Oh boy. They're vessels. Oh boy. Oh god. Rogue Forge Knights, huh? Oh god.
Of course.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, everyone. Boy, that's not good. Why have they gone rogue? Oh boy. Well, I mean, it's not like we never saw them going wrong coming. I mean, we definitely saw that coming, but... Oh, there's a lot of dead people. Oh my god. What are they fighting? Just killing everybody. They're just killing everybody. Good thing we got this Dior piercing. I reckon these guys, they've got fairly hefty Dior. I'm gonna go in paralysis in this one. Nope, should be a little bit easier to hit now. Boy, oh boy.
Easy now.
Rogue Forge Knights.
All
Oh,
right,
there's a
then.
dead justiciar. Let's clear out this whole place. They could be everywhere. Let's actually go around the left-hand side. That's the way we're gonna go.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Oh, hopefully the shopkeeper's not dead. Uh-oh. Oh my god, look at all this. We might be able to save these justiciars if we're... Wait. That being said, we'd get more loot if they died, but... No, that would be bad, wouldn't it? Quickly! It takes a long time to shoot that Arbalast. Now, it does do a lot of damage. That's nice.
Settle.
Oh man, Adair just got knocked over. Look at that. He just got wrecked. Wait, why can no one else get in? Oh, that's why this fight's not going very well. There we go. Look, everyone get in. Sorry, Justiciars, we weren't all involved in that. Oh, look, he died. Nope, he's okay. Whoops. Sorry, we weren't really helping you guys very much there. I didn't realize that we had people stuck in the door. I was totally not paying attention. No sign of Dunstan, right? So I don't know if that's good or bad. Hopefully good. No one in here. Okay, we'll check the dorms as well. Nothing in here. Alright. Hey, Tricky Tickle. Oh, I did enchant something a little bit, but we didn't have enough Vithrak brains to enchant everything, so I've not enchanted everything. That's what... that was the problem there. We ran out of Vithrak brains, so I think we can buy some in our stronghold. So we will look into that in the near future. Hello, Justiciar. You seem alright.
Leave it to
Got a
me.
bunch of Forge Knights out here. Pretty bad news. Oh, rude. Trying to knock me over? Blessing us, please. You took a big hit there.
Good shot with this. Now where is this?
Okay, I think that's all of them actually. Yeah, it looks to be all of them. That's good. Crisis somewhat averted, at least for now.
Hey. Hey.
He's not saying anything. He's just like, yep, that went to shit. Yep, that did not go well. Alright, let's see. Oh boy, a lot of dead people up here. Go, Cleaver. No, Cleaver and Dunstan are still alive, thankfully. Cleaver, what the hell?
My justiciars were training the Forge Knights. In the next, they were being cut to pieces. But the survivors owe their lives to your skill. You fought valiantly, worthy of any seasoned soldier. In fact, I'm naming you an honorary justiciar. As a reward for your service, please accept this blade and armor, worthy of a Knight of the Crucible. If there's anything else I can do for you, you need only ask. I'll send word to Fleetbreaker Castle immediately. We clearly didn't understand the Forge Knights as well as we thought. For now, we'll have to continue recruiting the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, that might be for the best. The Forge Knights are obviously too unpredictable to use safely. Yeah.
Knowing how firmly you stand by your principles, I'm glad you agree with my assessment of the situation. And if I'd listened to Dunstan, none of this would have happened in the first place. I won't make that mistake again.
Alright. So what did we get? I learned
Yes?
second skin? Is it a talent? It's a talent. Second skin. Oh. +2 damage reduction. Training from the Knights of the Crucible allows you to gain more protection from wearing armor. That's fantastic. And we got some gear as well. We got Shamer Glory, which is a one-handed sword. That's actually pretty decent. It's only fine, but accuracy granted to an ally attacking the same target. A gift given to a young soldier before he left to fight in the War of the Black Trees. This blade earned its name through the efforts of its bearer. The gilded sword was a common sight on the battlefield, held aloft in challenge once the soldier spotted a target. His fellows would converge upon the foe, and time again they found victory. Such was the sword's influence upon the morale of the troops that on the occasion that the soldier nearly succumbed to a hail of Glanfathan arrows, prompting a swift retreat, frustrated commander decided that the sword should have a new name, for it seemed to be determined if they achieved shame or glory. That might be worth giving to him. This is 14 to 20, so they say same damage. This one converts grace to hits, bonus constitution, negative will. You know what? Shame or Glory might actually be a little bit better here. I mean, it's not as cool. Definitely not as cool, but it might be a little bit better. I mean, we could drop a Burning Lash on it, for sure. It's got 8 free slots. We'd need 6 for that. Yeah, we can totally do this. We can drop a Burning Lash on it. And we can upgrade it then to Legendary as well once we got space. Recognize, Topaz, Herb. This is Sky Dragon Egg. Okay. So that's probably pretty worth it. That's probably pretty decent. I figure that the marked bonus, like giving accuracy to allies, is probably a little bit better than converting graces to hits for him. Constitution is nice, but minus will. I mean, it might be worth it. Got a lot of will. Let's give him +4 to fortitude. You know, we'll leave him with we'll leave him with this sword for now, actually, because his fortitude's not the highest, so this will give him extra defenses, and the sword does look cooler. We'll leave that here for now. What's this? Crucible Knight armor. All right, officer armor, in fact. I mean, oh, that does look really good, actually, but it might be worth it eventually. For now, though, we won't bother. That's cool, though. Yo, Dunstan, what do you make of all this? Oh! You need something. Show him the pieces of the blade of the Endless Paths. I found several fragments of an ancient sword. Do you think you could repair it? That's a fine blade indeed. Look, Sidiran, special made. Must have been a commission for a champion of some sort. A sword of this caliber would have had a specially designed hilt too. Be ashamed to graft anything else onto it. And besides, it'll balance best with all the original pieces. Find the rest of it and I'll forge it for you. Nice! Alright, well hey, that's pretty cool. Well, what do you have for sale as well? The White Spire. Viewer bypass S-Talk inflicts disorienting on hit, which is pretty Disorienting is pretty decent, actually. Grants Blizzard. So this is actually a very good sword, the White Spire. Very good sword. We don't have anyone that actually uses two-handed. And then I think we just have a whole bunch of junk we sold him. He has Heldrick's Coat. Defense against prone, damage reduction freeze. That's pretty decent too, actually. Defense against prone, defense against push. Not bad. Not amazing, that's not terrible. Alright. That looks to be all he's got. Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, cool.
The Crucible Knights have their ambitions, but the stability of Defiance Bay is foremost in their mind. The Dukes are thinking only of their trading assets, not the long-term health of our partners in the Deerwood. If Defiance Bay falls, all we will have left are overland routes. Not much comfort.
I don't want to see anything bad happen to Defiance Bay either. Good. When we tell the Duke, I hope he believes that. Alright. We had something else to do in here, did we not? Yeah, I have to tell someone about Yorn. Maybe Cleaver knows about Yorn? I don't know who else to talk to, they're all dead. Right? Maybe if we leave and come back in. Like, who else would we tell? This might be bad. This might be really bad. We might have missed our opportunity to turn in this quest because they all died. Let's leave and go back inside. Yeah, that could be awkward. That could be really awkward. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, for all Yorn, we could have, I guess, let you go. We'll see. And then after this, I think we investigate this murder a little bit, or we could, you know, we might head out into the wilderness and see if we can do this stuff for Sagani. Aldmar, maybe you. I have information about Yorn. Yorn, you say? Well, what became of him? I found him in the catacombs in Copper Lane. Killed him there. Well, nicely done then. Yorn's seen to and already buried at that. You've saved us a good deal of work. You've done the Crucible Knights a real service, and we won't forget that. Here, something for your troubles. Happy to help. Farewell. Alright. Bingo. That's complete. So yeah, we have... Again, we've got this... We've got a couple of things still to do. We are really churning through and getting through a lot of our bigger tasks here. So to get the Blade of the Endless Paths, that's fine. Durance, yeah, whatever. Endless Paths, yeah. We'll come back to those. So the cliffs, I think we want to go do that. We're not going to do that. The cave might be over there as well. We can give this back, actually. Theories of Pangram. Can't do that yet. Orly is in the brothel. Maybe we should do that on our way, actually. Crag Cult. Grieving Mother. Yeah, okay, so. Here's what we do. Here's what we do, team. We hop down here. We're gonna go to Andra's Gift. We're gonna go to the brothel. The brothel. At the brothel, we will talk to Orly, find out what's going on there. Then we're going to head over to Brackenbury. We're going to hand over the theorems of Pangram. We're going to investigate the witness or the relative over there as well. And yeah, this is not voice acted for some reason.
The world is the punchline, Birdwoman.
Birdwoman.
In all its weakness. Would you kill the messenger?
If he were as annoying as you, I'd consider it.
Fair point. Fair point, well made. I think, you know what? I'm gonna be super lazy, and I actually am gonna set him to frickin'... Yo, go support and use progress abilities. I'm super lazy.
Hey.
I'm super lazy. Now, where's Orly? There he is. The man is at a table by himself, but he constantly glances at the opposite bench as if waiting for someone. He reeks of alcohol, and he moves with the torpor of someone who's gotten used to spending most of his time drunk. Table's taken. Buying another. Rests his elbows on the wood and pulls his drink between them. Got questions about Landry. His face twists into a confused scowl. What's it to you? Landry was your friend. The least you can do is answer a few questions. Yeah, fine. You don't have to get your small cloths in a knot about it. So, what was it you were wanting with Landry? Tell me about him. Spent most of his time here, drinking with me. Tells you enough, doesn't it? Didn't volunteer details, I didn't ask. He had a working man's hands and a working man's taste for drink. When and where did you last see Landry? Right here, getting drinks with me. Just like we have every night for the last 5 years. Couldn't actually tell you much about him. I think he preferred it that way. Probably why we got on so well. Plenty of things we didn't talk about. Anyway, I remember that night because he said things were finally turning around. Going to find a steady job, clean up, have another crack at the respectable life. I told him in that case he could buy the drinks. That's when she showed up. Who's this woman you're talking about? Sly smile stretches across his face. Real fancy lady, name's Lumdala. I don't remember much these days, but I remember her. Usually you have to pay a month's copper to spend time with a woman like that. But Lumdala, she was falling all over Landry that night. Left with him too. Where did they go? Said they were going on to see some frilly performance. If you ask me, they had their own plans to perform that night. He makes an obscene gesture and grins. She just said they had to pick something up at her house in Copper Lane first. Some cozy little place by the northern gates. Picks up his cup. Even a drunk like me knows what that means. But what that's worth, she said she earns her coin over at the amphitheater in Copper Lane. That's where she said they were going to see their show. Maybe someone there saw him. All I need to know. Right, let me know if you find him, yeah? That bastard owes me around if he's found the good life. So, yeah, this is clearly to do with the theater. The first girl was an actor in the theater. This dude is running off with someone who works in the theater. We will head to Brackenbury and meet the last witness before we head to the theater itself. But I'm sure we could just head over to the theater basically straight away. Of course. Also, to show you guys the gem vendors right here. This dude burned. That's where I got some gems. I enchanted something, but I can't remember what. Wasn't this? Wasn't the that was already enchanted. Wasn't that? I think I put exceptional on lead spitter. As you can see, she now has actually pretty damn good accuracy. That's what I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I put exceptional on lead spitter, seeing as it seems like such a strong weapon. I think that's well worth doing. That's what I did. But then we ran out of the brains, the Vithrak brains. We need to find ourselves some Vithraks. Whatever Vithraks are. we need their brains. Oh, hello.
Eat 'em up. I'm on the trail. Leave the pig alone.
More assassins, huh? Jeez. These guys. This assassin's up to no good. He just blind. Oh no, he confused us. That's definitely not good. Listen, give us a blessing. That's actually not going to hit my cipher. In that case, interdict them. Oh, not me though.
No use.
I did get his new talents for him, so he now weakens people with his interdict. They call painful interdiction. I think it should be pretty good. They're really swarming us here. This is kind of bad. Yeah, you could actually use some spells. Maybe you're confused or something. Oh, you're her here. Okay. Hit this assassin. Hit someone. For an enemy, this guy as well. You could probably kill him. Oh, yep. Kablamo. There we go. They went out eventually. Yeah. Oh. Another tattered note. I think it's the same one. So yeah, I did retweak Durance a little bit, right? So instead of he used to have a talent that boosted his fortitude, and I might actually go back into that because his fortitude's pretty bad. But I grabbed him the weapon and shield style, so he's way tankier now. Then there's painful interdiction, so it applies weakened. He still has Inspired Flame. So his Holy Radiance doesn't actually apply accuracy now. It heals and it just burn damage and frightens vessels.
Hey.
Which is still really good. But it's definitely different. Thunderdrome Messenger.
Hail, traveler.
I hear the theorems. You'll never believe what I found. You, Lady's Lament, you really found it. I can't believe it. It really exists. She looks back to you. Thank you so much. This will be invaluable. She almost turns to the book, but at the last moment she remembers herself, gives you a bag of coin. Thank you. I was glad to help. Anything else? No, you could go steady. So there we go. We gave her the theorems of Pangram. Yeah. Let's actually report back here as well. They who woke the stars completed. Excellent. Report to Lady Webb. Why not? What was I going to say? I don't remember what I was going to say. So let's forget it. Oh, this is the sanitarium. Whoops, wrong place. But yeah, I'm definitely... Yeah, I think giving her... I like the idea of just, increasing knowledge of and learning about animancy. And then society as a whole, once it's informed, can hopefully make good decisions. That's the hope. Might not be true, but that's the hope. Lady Webb. And where was this other dude we're supposed to meet in here as well? I don't remember. The final act. Elkga. We've seen Elka somewhere, but I don't remember where, actually. Elkga. The name is familiar. If she was in the sanitarium, I'll be pissed. She might well be. She may well be. Most likely she's in the inn. Be my bets. He could be anyone. You guys should search us.
How fares your search?
There's something I can tell you about the Leaden Key's operation.
Well, let's hear it.
The Leaden Key is manipulating a group of Engwithan machines that span the country, and it seems to be causing the Hollowborn epidemic. Yeah, that was a huge twist that we found.
I had feared they might be involved in Widewind's legacy. It seemed too extreme even for them. How naive I've been. That isn't enough to take to the Duke, but we're close. Avar Wolfgren is a cautious man. He will want to know everything possible before being moved to action.
Alright, that's all. Okay, that's still a good step. We need to find the third piece of the puzzle here, which is very close. It's in Heritage Hill. We definitely want to clear up our side quest before then, because something is going to happen for sure when we do that. That has to be the end of Act 2. But he's coming up to it. It's going to come up to probably some big sequence of events. Maybe a confrontation, I don't know. But something will definitely happen. I don't know, like maybe Act 3. I don't know if we even have the open world for Act 3.
Just because you follow the goddess of fire doesn't mean you need to literally consume everything you come across.
The fire is a favor I grant to those I meet. It makes them stronger, or it ends them mercifully if not.
The remaining unemptied beer steins of the Deerwood quake in fear.
Hey.
Greetings.
This dwarven woman is dressed in perfumes like a member of the nobility, but her sun-reddened skin and sweat-stained outfit suggests that she's been out here for quite some time. Afraid I don't have time just now. I'm investigating Kendall's disappearance. Her eyebrows rise. That little Orland finally got someone serious about this case, eh? Gunrid Rowe is strapped for resources at the moment, so Curran sent me. Well, I'm glad someone's on it. She rolls her eyes. Anyway, I'll tell you whatever I can. What you need to know. Tell me about Kendall. What's to tell? He was a pretty young lad. Not the brightest of the bunch, but always pleasant company. How do you know him? He smirks. We met up from time to time over the past few months. I was just a fling, really. Wasn't going to last. Spicks at the corner of her sleeve and looks away. He's a little fool, but a sweet little fool. What was he doing before he disappeared? The worst blazing rendition of the General's speech from the Widow of the Wood I've ever heard. I love that fellow, but he was a tragic failure. Yet somehow he managed to get in with an acting troupe. Oh boy. When and where did you last speak to him? A week ago, he came back to my house for a bit of fun. Afterwards, we fell asleep, and when I woke up, he was gone. No note, nothing. Had you noticed anything different about him lately? He started hanging about with a bunch of actors. Seemed alright, except for that woman. That woman with her long, willowy legs and slender arms. Always came around wearing those low-cut dresses and impossible shoes. And her name. I don't know. Never cared to learn it. Didn't realize it might be important. Alright. If you think of any more questions, you know where I'll be. Yeah.
Hey.
Lumdala. Lumdala is the woman we need. Alright. Go back this way. Alrighty. Oh, we have to do our stronghold stuff too. Stronghold. They who woke the stars. Though backed by the money and spies of 2 Valian dukes, Canna had difficulty cracking the Glanfathan astronomer's code. Many of the Glanfathans who initially appeared helpful turned out to be saboteurs who believed that outsiders could not be trusted with Glanfathan secrets. A series of ambushes and difficult chases through Air Glanfath eventually brought Canna face to face with the great-great-granddaughter of one of the Orlan astronomers who predicted the Lover's Tide. He threatened to destroy the key to translating the cipher, but Canna was able to negotiate a limited translation of the key astronomical information. In the end, the Valian dukes were a bit disappointed, as they'd hoped to learn additional secrets of Glanfathan astronomy. However, even the information Canna recovered was fascinating to the Valian astronomers. Got a constellated cloak, transdimensional shift, bow beam stunned. Oh, I think this is the one where we swap with somebody and it makes a beam. That's kind of cool. I guess 12 reflex, pretty decent. His dazzling cloak was a gift from 2 Valian dukes, a reward for your help in recovering lost Glanfathan astronomical knowledge. Looking at the cloak from different angles produces a variety of shimmering colors and creates the illusion that you're gazing into an impossibly deep expanse of space. Well, that sounds cool. Good job, Canna. Good job. Now, where are we at? Lumdala's house would be right up here. Let's go.
Hey.
Broken branch. Alright, Lumdala. This is like so close to where we initially came in. I think this is the house, isn't it, with the locked door? Pretty sure.
Light, flame, and sound.
Going in stealthy.
To ourselves.
Yeah, we got this door. Proper key. Oh. Bad. How do we get in then? How do we get in? Oh, she's at the amphitheater. Ah, do it, derp. Not in her house at all. What's in the house then is the question. Nothing, nothing good, I'm going to guess. Nothing good. She's at the amphitheater. So we ran right past her. Well, we'll get back very quickly.
Itumak. Must flow deeply indeed.
Hey.
What did she say? Itumak, leave the pig alone. Oh, poor piggy. The fox trying to eat him. There's Lumdala.
Right, then.
I think we did talk to her before, if I'm not wrong.
Well met, friend.
Yeah, we totally did talk to her. I was wondering if a woman named Cora was part of your group. I can't say I recognize the name. She suddenly seems focused on the lengths of her fingernails. That's odd. Her sister said she was part of the Revel of Stars. Maybe, but what should I know about it? My work requires great focus and attention. I don't have time to coach every young amateur who joins our troupe for a week. I suppose I can spare a moment for a fan. Well, I'm looking for Kendall. Apparently he joins your group as well. No experience, terrible actor. Sound familiar? She narrows her silvered eyes. I'm not sure who this Kendall is or why you'd malign our talent, but rest assured that we have a process for evoking a satisfying performance from even the most inexperienced players. Well, Ollie said his friend Lendry was last seen with you. He lets out a big laugh. Drunken Andra's gift. Men flatter themselves when it comes to the attentions of a beautiful woman. The pallid knight herself could waltz into that bar, and he believed she was there to sit on his lap and listen to bawdy stories. Gani turns to you, her eyes wide with mischief. That reminds me. Have you heard the one about the fisherwoman and the long-finned ice sucker? She glances around. Perhaps I should tell it another time. Gani's great. I'm just analysing the facts. And the facts are that one of us stinks of cheap ale and desperation, while the other has a long and illustrious career. Consider, well, which is the more credible source. Surely there's someone else you can ask about all this. I'm but a humble actor. You're connected to 3 recent disappearances that you claim to know nothing about. Then what else do you expect me to say on the subject? If you'll excuse me, I have a performance to attend to. Kadal. The young man steps up next to you, his gaze fixed on the other actors, his voice low. Meet me in Lumdala's house. I know what's going on. He claps his hands and whistles to the other actors. Well done indeed. Alright, back to her house. He's gonna know what's going on. I'm gonna guess we're grieving Mother. She might talk to us after like main quest progress, but you never know. She might talk to us after side quest progress as well.
Of course.
There he is. Young man appears before you, trembling and excited. You! I saw you with Lumdala, by the amphitheater. Look, I don't know what your business with her is, but I want out of this mess. I just came to grab my things. Just let me leave, all right? Take a breath and calm down. Tell me what's going on so I can help. He nods and fills his lungs. Thank you. There's not much time. Lumdala's out to get me, and I need to get out of here. Maybe out of the city. He reaches slowly into a satchel, produces a small key. This opens the door behind you. There's a passage in there leading down to a theater. It's easier if you see it for yourself. Since I've helped you, I want you to promise that you'll leave my name out of this. First time I ever met an actor who didn't want his name on everything. Listen. I can't, not a chance. You played a part in this. You have to face the consequences. Not that simple. But if you won't listen, then I can't let you leave. Whoa, dude. What? Jesus. I didn't think you'd react that harshly. My bad, team. Holy hell. Oh, I feel bad about that. What the hell? What the? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I did not want to kill you. I did not want to kill you. Sort of plays from all over the world fill these shelves.
I can do that. That's settled.
What's in here? Nestled between tin helms and breastplates are a handful of daggers that feel too sharp to be props. Go into the cellar, please. Totally not a trap, honest. True. I mean, yeah.
I'm on the trail.
I feel like he was pretty trustworthy, but yeah. We earned 16 copper, bandits took the rest. Yep, we earned a whole 16 copper in taxes. Like, who are we taxing? Oh gosh. Alright, so. Got a scarf there. Wonderful. This place. This is covered in blood. Oh! Oh! We're in the frickin' catacombs! The hell? Right, let's investigate this scarf. Simple silken scarf is crumpled on the filthy flagstones. Essence radiates from it like heat, and the closer you get to it, the more you feel a confusing mixture of joy, surprise, and pain. Pick it up. You hold the scarf and focus on it, and the world around you shifts. Something about you shifts too. Smooth fabric is still in your hands, but you're in a small yet cozy house, and Laura is looking from the scarf back to you, asking if you like it. She's smiling because the answer is written on your face. That was 4 years ago, but you still wear the scarf on days like today. After all, you wore it the first day you met the actress with silvered eyes, so who's to say it won't bring you luck again tonight? It's nestled around your throat, soft and warm and comforting. You're halfway through the third act, and you can feel the audience's eyes on you, hungry and attentive. You were nervous at first when that woman brought you down here. You wondered what kind of show you'd signed up for. This has gone better than you could have hoped. You reach the end of your monologue, and the scarf tightens around your neck. It chokes the final line from your throat, which is embarrassing, because your debut was going so well. But when you try to pull the scarf away, it only tightens further. You're confused, and you look to the audience, expecting someone to rush to your rescue. Then you see their eyes, and their hungry, attentive look, and you understand. Stage fades to black. The scarf falls from your hand and flutters to the ground, but Cora's soul lingers, stuck between a familiar token and a question. It wants to know, but it wants to retreat. Oh my god. Get your sister's love and the courage to follow your dreams. Take comfort in that as you find your way to the next life. Wow, even your sister knew you were a table actress. You were naive. Life is brief but happy. You experienced true fulfillment before you died, which is more than most can say. Let's say you had your sister's love, the courage to follow your dreams. Take comfort in that as you find your way to your next life. Soul glows with warmth before fading back into the fabric of the scarf. Hello. Bunch of dudes here. Umdala. She emerges from the shadows, her silvered eyes glowing in the darkness. Well, well, if it isn't our friend from Dunrid Row. How do you know Dunrid Row hired me? You aren't the only one who can put two and two together. Besides, we actors aren't paid for our discretion, you know. I'm sure Cadal made a fine show of begging you for mercy, but he positively outdid himself when I showed up. What? It's a shame he wasn't more committed to our craft. He's always been easy to motivate. So she would have killed him either way. Okay. You're a monster. How could you do this to these people? He waves a manicured hand. Quite easily. My patrons appreciate true art, and they pay well for it. The actors, on the other hand, they were nobodies. In death, I gave them purpose. Is it not telling that the authorities never bother to look for them? What do you want? I have a proposition. If she's offering you a role, it better be a lead. Look, no deals. This ends now. No way. Get out of here. Umdala. Alright, Adair, you get in there. Get in there on top of her. Oh, you got like disengaged. Whoops. Blast this actor back here. Before they blind us. How about it? Paralyze this guy. Our fox, look, our fox is totally stuck. Come on, fox. Fox cannot make his way around here, unfortunately. Oh, there's still one dude in here. Whoops. Oh. He's just casting spells like no one's business. Oh, Jesus, he really tears through them, huh?
Hey.
He really tears through the spells there. Ring of Protection. Oh, that's very good. That there. Protection. So that 9 fortitude thing in well. Who needs that most? Probably you. Go, Ring of Protection. Wait. Damn. Alright. I didn't even want to hear her proposition. She was evil. She got what she had coming. What I think. What's this here, by the way? Yeah, we lost 480 things to bandits. Ridiculous. We lose so much tax to bandits. Like, if we ever got a tax thing that has no bandits attacking it, we hire these bandits? These bandits are so efficient, they're so effective. We should hire them. Get them on our side, you know? Right, the final act. Return to Curran at Hadrat House.
Segan, what is it like not to see your children for so long? I imagine it must be difficult.
Even in Masuk, I'm on the hunt more than at home. But 5 years... it's been a strain.
Then to your good fortune. Ado Vidorio. May you see them all again soon.
Be good. Alright, let's head back here. Yeah, true space monkey. If only we had a giant ogre standing in front of our keep to dissuade the bandits. That is true. Then again, maybe it would unite like the townsfolk against us, because you know, big scary
You
bandit.
work for the Dukes of the Valian Republics, huh?
For as long as they will allow.
Must be nice always knowing who you're supposed to serve.
Well, there are 5 of them, but even so, knowing who is easier than knowing how.
Why is Cyril out here? You should have seen the looks on these nobles' faces when I moved in. Wow, alright, damn! So she lives here now, she lives in the posh district. My gosh, that's the prostitute that we bought the thing off of. We gave her loads of money. And boy is she happy now, living the life. Corinne.
Gods keep you.
I found the missing people. Yes, you've been all over Defiance Bay since last we spoke. What did you find? They were all murdered. A woman named Lamdala killed them as part of her performances. Ah, something big. I knew it. I'll send my men after her right away. It's too late for that. She confronted me before I could get to you and I killed her. Indeed. Can't say I'm terribly sorry. You've been a resourceful investigator, and your shrewdness has helped resolve a most troublesome case, and saved many lives, I'm sure. Sure, I could be on my way. Worth it to put a stop to these heinous crimes. I appreciate your zeal. Take this as payment for your services. Listen, thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your help. Neither Dunrid Rowe nor I will forget this. Farewell. 3,000 copper.
Hey.
Do not mind if I do. No, sir. Do not mind if I do. So, I think we shall do is let's head out into the wilderness a little bit. Yeah, let's head out into the wilderness. Got our party, we're ready to go, we're good to go, so let's do it. Clearing Falls, here we go, 12 hours, that's fine. Might get there during the day, see it in all of its glory. And let's see if this is where Sagani's quest is leading us. I hope so.
I'll take a look.
Stealth mode. Engaged. Out. Oh my! Right into a dragon, huh? Oh, and a young drake and a real drake. Holy hell, boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. We're really into it, guys. My goodness. This dragon's actually knocked down, so that's good. Yeah, let's maybe try shoot this. Send Doggy around the back. Alright, Doggy, get him. If you could give us a blessing, that'd be great. Saying. Oh wait, the young drake's with us. We're absolutely wrecking him. That wasn't too bad at all. Oh, no, we're not out of it yet, team. We got more. Got more, some Zorips. Let's see if we can trap the priest. Be good. Or we can do too much trouble. Alright, there we go. Oh boy. Bunch of drakes.
Slowly now.
What is this?
All right then.
This place looks crazy. Let's just head right into the middle. No, let's head around the edges. Where does this lead? It's like nowhere. But I've definitely learned to check every map exit that we walk past.
You're not
Zorips. No, blast the priest.
getting through me.
Kingdom come. That's so good that she just kills the priest like that. It's so useful. This is really quite beautiful. The colors are really nice. Skirt around the edges. A little bit more. Oh, we got an exit here. Does not lead anywhere. And looks like we got ourselves more drakes and the like. I'm going to paralyze this one, and you're going to paralyze this one. This is going to be a good deal. There's actually another drake here as well. Wonderful. You are going to bless us all. We're going to send the dog around to flank. And then again. There we go. These whispers of treasoning something. Which is okay if it hits. It's kind of difficult to see what's what here, I'll be honest with you. It's not easy to see what's what. Drop a heal in this. Stuff's dying, I'll tell you that much. That's what's happening. Stuff is still dying.
Hey.
Go. Stuff died. Drake's fights are confusing. Oh, they're all stacked up on top of each other. Oops. I totally alt-tabbed.
Slow and silent.
Right. Time to head into the center. Oh, hello. It kind of came out of nowhere there. Oh, Jesus. What was that, a blunderbuss shot? Did 80 damage. Nice. I only did 36 damage. Jeez. Yeah, that blunderbuss is godlike.
Hey.
Easy now.
What's this? Tunnel burrows into the depths. As far as I can see, the crystal waters are perfectly transparent.
Leave it to me.
Be cool. Got a champion. Do we have priests here? We do. Right, you blast the priest away. Kill their spellcasters. Looks like we got drakes coming in from the sides, which is bad news. And a young drake as well. You could paralyze this young drake. You could. Get the doggo out of stealth and into on top of this drake. He's going to try flame us. Bad. It hits, it's very bad. You could have her summon her firebrand. Oh, this is actually tiny. The blinding thing she can do is actually tiny. Ah, still it's cool. One firebrand, why not? Okay, go ham. Probably hits for a lot. Actually, these might be quite resistant to fire. They're very resistant to fire. That's bad. Yeah, drakes, it makes sense, doesn't it? Looks like they're even immune to her fire damage. Whoops. Crisis. Okay, don't use fiery weapons against drakes. They are immune to fire.
Let's keep quiet.
Duh. Of course they're immune to fire. So what's over here? Pearlwood Bluff. Oh yeah, that's definitely where we're supposed to go. Oh, hello. There's a cave here, boys. Yeah, Ice Strike is good too. Whispers of Treason, I'm calling Whispers of Treason. And we do wreck stuff once we get going. Oh, Grieving Mother took some hits there though.
Alright then.
Light, flame, and sound.
Soot darkens the lip of the cavern. Okay. Are we going into a dragon's lair, everybody? Are we? Yeah, we are. This is the cave.
A temple to Margaret if there ever was one.
I figured he'd be happy.
That's how you know she's excited.
Rippling waves of heat rise. Okay, we got a bunch of Zorups and stuff in here. A bunch of their champions. How lovely. Alright, if you could just blast the priest from the back lines to start things off, that would be good. We're going to paralyze the champion. Okay, nice. She actually fires the blunderbuss pretty much as fast as we shoot. Yeah. And once
Alright then.
if we ever remove her from the party, we need to take that for ourselves. That blunderbuss is just so good. It's disgustingly good. Okay, we just tried to fire damage the flame blight. Not the best idea. It didn't work. What a shock. Now we can't get the priest, unfortunately. Priest champion.
Attack! Charge!
I'm gonna shoot the priest. Okay, nice.
And what does the
Stand there.
flame reveal?
Oh, we can actually cross over here, I see. Ah, I didn't know we could cross over. Go the Untamed Wilds, sounds appropriate. Yeah, rippling waves of heat. Oh boy! Hey, hello! Kale the Silent. The Drake cocks its enormous head looking at you, issues a stream of words directly into your mind. Glowing, burning spark. You, godlike thing. You come to take my spark, yes? What's the spark? The Drake coils its body protectively around something. Spark is an ember. Warm, glowing, beautiful. It turns its head to look at you out of one slit pupil. One day I will become a burning thing. Bright and terrible like my spark. Let's fight the dragon. No! You come to steal with your cold, dirty paws. I shall protect it. Do I want to do this? Cinders of Faith? The Token of Magran. Oh boy. What have we got ourselves into here? We could try paralyze him. I think it's probably worth a shot.
Yes.
I think it'd be fun to fight a dragon. He may be full of regrets, but what can we do? We got some Zorup champions here as well. We might want to just blast one to get rid of it early. Why not? And then go in with... we did paralyze him. That's actually really good. We could hit one of the champions here. Oh no, just hit something here. There's a high priest. Actually, let's go deal with him. Durance is already in trouble. God help him.
Shot with this.
Are we like paralyzed or something? I think we're paralyzed. Yeah, that's not good. Let's freeze this Drake as well. He's gonna be unparalyzed shortly. Try paralyze him again. He's doing stuff too. Man, we're all kind of in bits here, huh?
Got an arrow.
Oh yeah, so she can probably just wreck him. Nice.
This one.
Yeah, interdict all these bad guys, please. We've really used up most of our good spells, unfortunately. We'll be okay. I got another paralysis. He's paralyzed for a long time now, actually. Paralyzed this young Drake. He's being a pain.
Dead on.
It's an arrogant Drake. Get him, doggo. We got the Drake. We got the dragon. Dragon is down, boys. Paralyze OP. I don't know if we could have made friend with the dragon or what. I don't know. I wasn't quite sure what was going on there. Hello. Nice. Leveled up. Grants confused when hit by critical hits. Nice. Grants cause the confused affliction 15 times with the company captain's cap to unlock the next level. So we need to be crit 15 times, one per each encounter, and that will level up again. That's super cool. Good job, Adair.
All right then.
Burning stone. A bright orange light blazes from the center of the stone. It radiates intense heat, yet it doesn't burn your hands to hold it. Cool. On the ground where the dragon had curled around it, you find a stone that glows a brilliant orange. Yet is cool to the touch when you reach to retrieve it. Durance catches a glimpse of it, and his eyes bulge out of their sockets. He scowls, his mouth puckered as though having tasted poison, and he spits on the stony ground. Oh, it's cruel jest. That bitch has always known where to sink her claws to get a rise out of me. What do you mean? This stone you carry, this is part of the bomb that destroyed Aethys, the god hammer. What's it doing here? One wonders. The bomb blew big, but it would not have sent fragments this far from the citadel. The Drake must have carried it quite a distance, or Magran merely put it here herself. Worth anything? Ha! Ask Aethys. If you mean in terms of copper, there was a time it might have been, but the market soon became flooded with pieces of the god hammer. Most of them no more than the trivial enchantments of swindlers dabbling in wizardry. Sorry, my chair is falling apart here. Counterfeit. As there's never been a reliable way to judge a fragment's authenticity, and the would-be judges are often watchers. Questionable as the artifacts themselves, their value has plummeted considerably. Ask any shopkeep if he's interested, he'll try to sell you his fragments instead. You seem angry. For the first time, Duran seems to become aware of his demeanor, and as quickly as it flares, it seems to recede, until you start to question whether he'd been angry at all. Huh? No, it's not anger, you see. I'm merely the victim of a divine practical joke, it seems. That will remain between she and I, Watcher, for only I am able to appreciate it. Alright, let's bring it back to Frigga. Catch him scowling once more at the corner of your eye, but he says nothing else. There we go.
Alright then.
Bought ourselves a dragon in one, boys. Ow.
Hey.
Dare took a spear in his butt, but survived. Stealth this time. What's this? Shimmering Cloak. 10 deflection against ranged attacks, grants mirror image. Ooh, nice. 3 per rest. That's quite good. 8, yeah, that's quite good. I'm not sure if you have a ranged thing, so we'll take that. What do you have? Oh, you've got this with perception +2. That's actually quite strong. And you've got this. That's quite strong too. How much accuracy did you lose? Use some interrupt, but you don't have much interrupt anyway. I feel like it might be worth it. Deflection against ranged attacks, and then being able to... Yeah, you know, this is pretty good for her. I like this idea. Oh, it's a cool cloak. Oh, that looks awesome. I like that.
Hey.
On board with that. Actually, are we able to enchant this armor? Because it's rubbish. Quality. We need frickin' Vithrak brains and a sapphire. Eek. Okay.
Hey.
Fine.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
This is a cool little place. We just fought a dragon and won, guys. That was awesome. We stomped it, I think. Man, like the ciphers are so strong. I really think the double cipher is actually really good. It's really good. Probably because she has what I imagine has to be one of the best weapons in the entire game. Like, there could hardly be anything better than this, surely. What's this? Alright, let's go to Pearlwood Bluff. Yes. The long hunt. The long hunt. Yep, there we go. Yep. This is where.
Hey.
Let's keep
This is where we should be. Where does this lead? Nowhere. It looks
Do these look like the cliffs from your vision?
Yes. Definitely.
Leave it to me.
More Zorops. We just can't get away from Zorops these. Blast the High Priest. High Priest's almost dead, which is pretty good. This guy's got a flanking, so let's try to lock him down. These guys are blinded. Forest Lurkers there as well. Hello. Man, Duran's just going for it. He's got like no spells left. He's just going for. He's just used them all. He's used basically all of them. What a beast. Durance gives no shits. He's used all of his spells. Come over here. We got stuff to fight. Durance, interdict them. Bang.
right then.
Okay. It's starting to look very cliffy, alright. Do I have a dedicated mechanics guy? Kind of. Kind of. There's some pretty big wind blights. No, don't try to farm them. They're probably immune. This, though, would be good. I got stunned. Ow.
Hey.
I have a priest set up as a mechanics. Not very good at mechanics, though, is the problem. Hello. A lively breeze ruffles your clothes as you approach the edge of the cliff. A cave mouth yawns from the cliff face. It's only a dozen feet below your position, but the weathered rock is too smooth to scale. A rock perches near the precipice. It feels like a sturdy anchor. Okay, let's go down with the grapple rope. You fasten your rope to the rock and descend. Suddenly, a strong gust of wind whips along from the bay. You struggle to hold onto the rope as the breeze tosses you around. Uh-oh. The wind picks up and knocks Valerie into the wall. She loses hold of the rope and begins to plummet. Oh god. Without hesitation, grieving mother reaches out and grabs Valerie. The weight wrenches her shoulder, but saves Valerie from certain death. Thank you, grieving mother! Moments later, the gale subsides. You make your way to the mouth of the cave. Grieving mother MVP. Absolute MVP right there. So, I'm fine. And she's actually fine as well. I thought that would be an injury, but no injury was, no injury happened. I think I need more mechanics on my main character. We keep failing all of these checks. Hello, a bunch of dark rules here. Alright. Let's go for it. So I could go for one of these high level things to get some borrowed instincts. Tactical melds. Tactical meld with her. I guess, see what that does. Should get bonus accuracy. Or reloading, so not so much. Drop the soul heal, should do good damage as well. Blessing. You know what, let's set him to just aggressive. But no, none of this stuff. So he's gonna use interdicts. That's fine. I think that's more useful. We'll just micro his spells a bit. Yeah, I might switch out one of my mechanics guys. Like, could we give Grieving Mother mechanics, for example? Probably be pretty good.
Alright then.
Because Durance doesn't have any natural buffs, he just happens to be the dude who's always in our party that can... And it doesn't need anything else. Ooh, Ring of the Salonan. +2 first level spell uses, +2 third level spell uses. Yes, yes, yes. 2 centuries after Telda forged a ring extending her spellcasting powers, a wizard of the Valian Republic sought to improve upon her design. Almert of Salona, who was never known for particularly original scholarship or spellcraft, and many of his peers accused him of outright plagiarism. It's widely held that this is the reason he never received much credit for this ring, the one truly remarkable achievement of his career. Yeah, that is quite remarkable, has to be said. That is very good. And that's all that's in here, it's just that ring. But that is a really good ring. We got some great loot to give to Aloth once we find him again. Got some great loot to give to Aloth. How are we doing in terms of like overall damage for the party as well? It's still Valerie. I think Grieving Mother is probably gonna... Oh, hello. Look at this, too. Probably going to overtake her, though. With that blunderbuss. As you reach the edge of the bluff, you recognize the exact location from your vision of Persok. He was here not long ago. Sugani stands alert, the address statuette in one hand while she scans the cliff. You close your eyes, feeling the ether for some trace of Persok's presence. The darkness behind your eyelids takes shape. You feel Persok running through the forest this time, hurtling and dashing around rocks and trees. The scenery whizzes by too fast. You can't make out the details between the blurred greenery. Something looms out of the trees ahead of you, Ursoc finally stops in front of an Adra arch. Survival 8. Examine your surroundings. The soil is soft and moist, and river reed grows around you. You must be close to a body of fresh water. Lore 6. Inspect the arch. You remember hearing about this place. Supposedly there's a row of Adra pillars nearby. You recognize a natural arch made of Adra? You got something like that out in Airglan Fath, across the water from Twin Elms. I know where to look next for
Then
Persoc.
I'll follow. I don't understand the arcane stuff the way you do, but I don't suppose you're getting a sense for who Persoc is now.
We could lie. Someone who appreciates the scenery. Nothing against these stuffy forests, but you haven't seen the southern lights over Nasitak.
At least we're getting closer. Seems like we've made more progress together than I've made in a year.
What was he like?
That depends on who you ask. I talked to everyone in Masuk before I left. I heard he was a strong leader, a dependable builder, a caring grandfather, a wise elder, a generous neighbor, a cunning negotiator.
Might as well be one of those impossibly perfect heroes from the Adira epics. I was gonna say, he seems great at everything. Everyone has a different thing he's amazing at. Probably all of those things at different times.
The odd thing is, many in Masuk weren't much older than me when Persoc passed. And yet everyone wanted to make sure he heard about something in particular. Our trade with the Amawa. Our successful hunts. Peace with neighboring villages.
It's obviously important to your people.
It just seems odd that so few of us remember him beyond the things he did for the village. Most of his family members, the ones who knew him, are in their twilight years now. And Persoc was too busy to spend much time with his younger relatives.
Perhaps this is less about him and more about helping your village move on.
Perhaps you're right. Anyway, what about this Theos character you're searching for? Seems like he was someone important to you.
Yeah, an
What do you
impressive
remember about him?
beard. He was someone I trusted.
Not a lot to go on, huh? Hopefully you can pick up a few more clues about him while we're running around.
Enough chatter from me, or Persoc will find himself a new body before we even get to this one. Alright, let's go. That's interesting. So we're obviously supposed to, or we could easily walk into this stuff a lot earlier in the game. Hello. Be able to bind this pretty easily. We could run into this stuff a lot earlier in the game, I think.
Light, flame, and sound.
Because obviously we know a lot more about Theos now than we did before. Hello. Dead adventure. Oh, more drakes.
You're not
Lovely.
not getting.
We could body attunement this drake. Let's do that. Let's body attunement the drake. Okay. I don't know what this thing is, but you could blast it. There you go. Reloading. Drake's down already. This is good. We've got some Priggers here, which is not good. Let's paralyze this one. Or does anything too bad to me. It's back. Good. Taking some pretty big damage. There we go. Pretty tough fight, that one. We also took some big damage. Oh, it's not over yet. We still have this Drake. There we go. He's down. He's down.
Of course. Hey.
Oh, in the bay below, waves roll towards Defiance Bay. Also, construction complete. We have got a quest here as well. Good thing I noticed this, because I would have missed it. For the last 2 years, sailors on the Grace of Kiamana have seen a pair of lights dancing over the waves late at night. Those who have come close have reported hearing two women's voices singing a song of unparalleled beauty. Some believe they are the souls of Alessa and Pelan, ill-fated lovers from a century ago who were cast out of Ansense by a mob and driven from the cliffs to their death. Ansense's Duquess condemned the mob's actions, but the unsympathetic Sangreta Ducala did little to punish the offenders. Since the rumours about the lights have spread, romantic Valians have gone to the cliffs or even rowed small boats out from the shore at night to catch a glimpse of the spirits. Ansense's new duke is doing his best to curb the behaviour, but he believes the only true remedy will be putting the spirits to rest. No small task given when and where they appear. Let's send Haravius to do this. Sounds like a task for him. And we can set up some new construction as well. We could get our library up and running. Could be good. Chapel could be very good as well. Get a chapel going here.
Hey.
Alright, clunky stuff going
They
on.
shall see nothing.
We
while
might
I
respec
see much.
old grieving mother to be our mechanics. Because I'm kind of thinking we might bring her in the party from now on. I'm kind of thinking we might do that. And Aloth instead of Sagani and sit Sagani out for a bit. Seems pretty good. Alrighty. So, there we go. That's pretty much all there is. Pretty much all there is to do there. But wait, before we go, what do we have to do? We have to go back to... She is in... Where is she? I think she's in the... Ducal Palace, if I'm not wrong. Find the Adra Arch in the woods. Vale Lake on the opposite side at Twin Elms. Alright, so this is very far away. Yeah, very far away. Okay. We might stop in the inn in Copper Lane on our way here. Might stop there. Get Aloth involved in the party. Yeah, I don't know. We will probably juggle our party members around a little bit. Give them all goes here and there. Hireling payday, lovely, wonderful. Oh, hello, a palace messenger, prestigious visitor. What's that about? Probably go do that, right? Let's go do that. What's our quests? Yeah, let's go do that first. To our stronghold. It'll take us 22 hours to get there. But a prestigious visitor sounds quite important. Certainly better than the bad. We keep getting bad visitors, so this could be really good. Lead to the...
Looks a little healthier than before.
Okay. And in terms of our party, we can set
Farewell.
you out, bring in Aloth. Is Aloth still level 8?
may I help?
No, he's leveled up. Good. We can keep getting some survival, I guess. Bonuses here. Good night, Roberto. Got level 5 stuff. Archimir's Wondrous Torment. Debuffs them a lot. Pretty nice. And it bounces around. Cool. Blast of Frost does freeze damage. The cone, Call to Slumber, puts people unconscious. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. Put people to sleep. Itzel's Spirit Lance. Creates a weapon. Ooh. Yeah, hello. Blast explosions. Oh, it does a blast, like, okay, great. That's pretty cool. We get Safeguard. Boosts his defenses in Dior for a long time. That's cool. It activates when he hits half endurance. Knocks everyone prone. And he gets like a big bonus. Nice. Malignant Cloud. The Poison Cloud doing raw damage to anyone in the cloud. That's quite nice too. Target's sitting stuck. They've got an anchor for a frigid ray of energy from the wizard that does freeze damage to creatures in its path. So he freezes something in place, and he creates a beam. Enervating Terror. Okay, really scares people. Torrent of Flame. Big explosion around the caster. That seems dangerous. A Wall of Force. Creates a semi-permeable barrier that inflicts crush damage and hobbles enemies when they pass through it. Leaves allies unscathed. That actually sounds a lot better than it probably... it's probably a lot better than it sounds. Form the Helpless Beast. That transforms a single Kith enemy into a pig. The pig has bad defenses but can move quickly. That's hilarious. I think probably Wall of Force. And I think Call to Slumber. Those both sound really interesting. So let's grab those. Spell Mastery. Nice. So we can just like use any of these spells. I'm thinking maybe the Minor Missiles just do a whole bunch of damage. For free. Pretty useful. Like we can do that once in every encounter. I mean, Chill Fog could be good actually. Let's go for the Minor Missiles. We use that probably the most frequently. I don't know. We can always come back if we need to. There we go. And my friend, do we have some equipment for you? Wow, this wand looks like something else, doesn't it? What sort of rings do you have on it already, actually? Got ring boosting all your defenses, seems pretty good, and one boosting your deflection. Let's stitch your deflection for now. Let's give you this ring of wizardry. There you go. So 2 first level spell uses and 2 third level spell uses. Very, very strong. Got this thing with Inceptor. Guess we won't need that ever. Got this Soulbound Scepter. Deal 200 raw damage to enemies with the Scepter to unlock the next level. That should happen pretty quickly, actually. That should happen quite quickly. Because I presume the Blast works off of that too. We also have this Ring of Deflection now, which we could give to her, for example. Or me. Her deflection's the worst. There you go. More deflection for you. You guys still have great defenses. See? What armor do you have on? Light armor. We might switch these around, you know. If anything else giving you intellect? Oh, this gives you intellect too. In that case, actually, let's stick with these. Very naked. There we go. Fixed. Perception 2. You have Perception 3. Alright. Got Soul Whip bonus. Intellect 2. Resolve. Guess this is just going to be kind of spare. We can probably switch our party members out a bit more again. Sit out Allah.
Our paths shall
Bring in Kana and oh yeah, this guy's busy. That's fine. Kana, how you doing, man? Let's level you up as well. Why not? Mechanics for you. Why not? Ephilath used Myth Fear. Oh, that's very good. Bestows a burning effect on all ally weapons. Wow, 25% burn damage. That's nice. 7 men onto the deck they went. Allies in the area gain of effect gain a bonus to freeze and shock damage reductions and a bonus defensive. The dragon thrashed. The dragon wailed. Generates a hazard field, causing burn and slash damage to enemies in the area of effect. That's really good too. Just damage and slash as time goes on. The Silver Knight's shields broke their arrow and blade. Friendly aura, 10 deflection. Wow, that stuff's really good. Gosh, I don't know. I'm thinking the burn damage. We got a lot of fiery people. And this will work because he's a ranged dude. Yeah, ranged weapons, fire damage. Fantastic. Man, Kana could be worth bringing as well. I like this a lot. Like, there's a lot of appealing things about nearly every single character here. He has this pistol, too. He gives to me instead. No, we want to use a crossbow, so you can keep the pistol, actually, Kana. Pistol is nice. I'll keep it on hand here. Yes. We could fire, like, our pistol shot and then... I don't know. Forgiveness. You can just keep the pistol. We'll work it out. You've got the Chanter Air of Effect. You've got some armor and stuff. Hey, you're pretty well kitted out here. Don't really have anything to give you, actually. Don't really have anything to give you, man. Sorry. Thought we'd have more than we did, but we don't. Oh yeah, my bad. No gear for you, really, but we leveled you up. So that's nice. And we might as well put the stuff that we're not using away. I guess. He's got like extra item sets, so he'd probably be very good for doing that, like swapping and just shooting. Just unloading gun after gun after gun. But that seems like a lot of micro in an unfun kind of way, in my opinion at least. Others will disagree. That's alright. Here we go. Party's back.
Hey.
And yeah, here's our place. We got our forum is up and running. Yeah, and his damage stacks at similar lashes. I presumed it did, and that's quite nice. Let's go to the curio shop, see if we have more Vithrak brains.
Greetings.
You need Vithrak brains. Got 2. Alright, I'll buy them. I'll buy them. Great. You. So, what do we want to enchant? Could enchant the shield, make it better. More deflection for him, not bad. Probably better to upgrade his weapon. We'll use that. There we go. I will do this. There we go. Resolution. You've got an exceptional saber now. Nice. Can't enchant that. That's already enchanted. Could enchant the Whispers of Yenwood, potentially. This is already very enchanted. Yeah, we just need 4 slots for legendary on that gun. This doesn't need to be enchanted, so actually in terms of weapons, we're pretty good. We could enchant armors and stuff. Which armors would we want to enchant? Probably this one. Yeah, this is not enchanted at all yet in terms of quality. We'd need a sapphire though. Alright, we need a sapphire. This 4 Dior is actually going to be pretty nice for her. We could stick on the brush proof as well. Because this is really bad against crush. Let's stick on a crush proof. That add properly. I feel like that did not add properly. Got 3 Dior crush. Oh, look. Oh, that's actually really bad then. So it's 9 plus 3. Sorry, so it's 6 plus... No, yeah, it's just 9 plus 3, but then halved. The malice, yeah, okay, let's reload that. Don't want to waste that. So that's bad. I see what you mean, yeah. So she's just going to be really weak to crush damage, so we definitely don't want to apply that. The lash, I mean, yeah, it covers her weakness, but it's really ineffective in terms of
Then.
cost, price. You know what I mean? It's bad in terms of cost price stuff. She's got 3 Vithrak brains this time. Okay. Sure. So we'll enchant his sword again. Here we go, exceptional. For her armor then, so we want to put a different proofing on it. Like, I don't know. She's really good against slash. We could just make her like immune to slash, basically. Just slash proof. So she's really good against slash now. Yeah, I'm down with that. Good enchants, is this exceptional already? It is exceptional. This sword, this would actually max out all of its stats then. Let's do that for now, then we can replace it with a different sword when we get the superb lash. But for now, I think that will do. So it's an exceptional sword, the Whispers of Yenwood, and it's full up of enchants with only exceptional. So yeah, we won't use this any further into the game. Once we hit level 12, we got a ways to go before we get there. So I think that's just okay. This is already exceptional. Ooh, enchanting this armor. Need a sapphire for that. So we need some sapphires still. We need some sapphires.
Hey.
We'll get some sapphires. Yeah. So, we are building stuff. We got this visitor. How long is this going to take to build? Finish in 8 hours. We're actually pretty close. Tell you what we'll do.
How may I help?
Are they talking?
Hey.
I don't know if they were talking there. Go rest anyway, and let's see how our resting bonuses work here. What we can choose. Get. And we'll visit. Like, our visitor's not going to leave, is he? It doesn't say. No, let's talk to him. Let's talk to him first, just in case he leaves when we rest. Don't particularly want to risk it. Yeah, the barbarian
Good.
sounds really good.
Better indeed.
Yeah, so our squad really likes how our place is looking here. Glad. Or keep. There's our visitor. Another message from the Ducal Palace. Pardon the interruption, milady. Chancellor Warren urgently requests you meet him at the Charred Barrel in Brackenbury. Why isn't he meeting me at the palace? Perhaps the Chancellor is meeting with you in an unofficial capacity. It happens from time to time. Stares to the ground, avoiding eye contact. Suspicious. Is this about Kednua again? Don't know. My apologies, my lady. I'm merely a messenger. Remind me who he is. Oh, what did he say there? You notice a bead of sweat trickle down his brow. He's a legal arbiter? Yeah. I'll meet him when I can. He bows stiffly as he exits the chamber. It's an audible sigh of relief before the damn door slams shut behind him. I 100% guarantee you this is not Chancellor Warren. It's Gathbin looking to kill us. 100% guarantee you that. 100%. Doubling down, right? 100%. That's Gathbin. Wants to luring us to some place, and he's gonna try lay an ambush and take us out. Guarantee. That son of a gun. That son of a gun.
Looks a little healthier than before.
Let's rest up here. Should we do more endless paths? What do you think? Should we do some more endless paths of Oddnua? Delve a little deeper? Or do we continue on with the main story? I'm thinking we might continue on the main story and then come back to the endless paths. I'm quite in the mood to do endless paths, but I think we'll come back to it. I think. But let me know when you'd like to see them. I'm also feeling pretty confident about looking into some of the expansion content fairly soon once we finish up this set of quests. These are pretty damn good bonuses. Plus 3 might, lasts for 3 rests as well, 3 perception, 2 survival, plus 3 intellect. These are all very good. I think intellect's probably the thing to go for. We've got a very disabling based party. Let's get intellect. Yes. We have yeah, I mean, like Grieving Mother, Aloth, and my cipher, Valerie. We're all 3 of us are disabling based heroes. So yeah. He's buffing. He's basically kind of buffing. Well, she could do it more might probably. And then Adair's is there. So we're all about just disabling people and then just like doing lots of damage while they're disabled, thereby empowering our ciphers even more so. That's what we're all about. That's what we're all about. I wasn't paying attention there. I didn't see if our building was constructed. I presumed it was. I thought it was like 8 hours to rest. Could be wrong. Yep, no, chapel construction is complete. So, I think. Yep, there we go. We can buy more stuff. We can make things look nicer inside of Bright Hollow. Don't need to do that though. We're 26 thing. Woodland Trails would even us out here. Would be good. Artificer's Hall. Mechanics bonus. The mechanics bonus would be quite useful, has to be said. More merchants. You know what? Let's get these dungeons. Let's get the dungeons team.
Stones and the spirits in this place have begun to heal.
What's this over here? Oh, this is the Warden. Let's check out the Warden's Lodge. What's that about?
A help.
Warden's Lodge. So you're set to crowd control and you're just gonna blast people. Look, he's got so many spells. We might as well use them, you know? We might as well use these spells. Why not? Like, yeah, we should just have him on just auto blasting everyone with spells. It's gonna be hilarious. And we should get the ring for the priest that gives him more spells too. And then we could just use our camping supplies to rest and refresh our spells. And yeah, it'll be fine. We don't have to be as careful, I think. We've got so many sources of spells.
Alright then.
Shoulder head. And here, some fruit. Hear about the bounties?
Greetings.
The grizzled old man takes a puff from his pipe and nods at you. Was wondering when you'd be dropping by. Kith around here have been hit with more than their share of troubles of late. I'm up to my ear in bounty offers. Figured at least one of these might interest someone with your skills. What are the most recent bounties? Now, I ought to warn you. There's a reason these bounties are still on offer. These are tough bastards, every one of them. If you're not up to it now, feel free to come back around when you're better prepared. In the meantime, here's a good batch to start us off. Ooh, there's the standing bounty on Sly Cridle's head, of course. Then there's the forest lurker haunting the trade routes. And this ogre shaman should fetch a good price. And up last is one War Chief Iklak. Tell me about the War Chief. War Chief Iklak, he's a Zorap, if the name didn't tip you off. Moves around a lot, but he's known to haunt the Valewood from time to time. Folks want him dealt with before he takes up with the dragon. Sly Cridle. Bounty comes all the way from New Hayamar. Sly Cridle and some of his accomplices have escaped the prison there, and killed 2 justiciars on the way out. Guards are itching after revenge. A man matching his description was seen near Magran's Fork. He's well armed and he'll have his friends with him too. Forest Lurker? Let's see. Word is this big Forest Lurker's taken up residence in the Black Meadow, just off the main road. The merchants have been calling it the Dweller. They want it gone before it starts chewing up their caravans. And the Ogre. That's one that keeps making the rounds. Nalrund the Wise. He's some kind of ogre shaman. They say he's raided 6 farms all over the Deerwood. But word is he's holed up somewhere in Elmshore, though nobody who went looking's been seen since. Alright, I'll be going. Cool. So these are, I presume, a bunch of tasks that we could do. We could do some, I guess, on our way back here. To Defiance Bay. I'm not sure about this
Better indeed.
Elmswood thing. Better indeed. So this guy we can do Magran's Fork easy. This guy's in Valewood. Black Meadow is easy as well. Now this one is in Elmshore. I'm not sure where that is.
Hey.
Go this way anyway. Yep, happy with this party. So where's Valewood exactly? Oh, this is Valewood. Oh gosh, so it's way back here. So we can just like swing through these 3. And then the other place is maybe over here, Elm? Yeah, because that's Elms, Twin Elms. So I think it's probably over there. Let's go to Valewood anyway. Pretty far we gotta go here. That's alright. Glanfathan's Soul Hunter leaves the stronghold. Oh, is he like a special thing here? Oops. I don't really feel like we need any more dudes, though. Where'd this guy be? Probably at the bandit camp. I don't know.
Hey.
There's also, we missed this part of the map, and I think there's something there. So you know what? Let's go investigate it. Shall we? Maybe we can't get up here.
Hey.
I remember when we died to this bear. Hello, bunch of high priests. Bunch of high priests. look at controlling him. We can control him. Endurance, you can give us all a big old blessing. And Dare, you just get in there and choppy some stuff. You know how it is.
I'm here.
What's he doing now? He's doing the exposed vulnerabilities. Okay. Oh, here. Oh, this is the War Chief. What? All right. We're really into it now, boys. Did he cast the Deleterious Alacrity of Motion? He did. He cast it very quickly, in fact. Okay, War Chief. Hello. Not who I was expecting to see, but sure. They've got a lot of priests here. Let me tell you, there's a lot of priests here. Can we heal Wizard Boy? There we go. Wizard Boy might want to activate this. Deflection bonus. I'm not sure he's being hit with deflection. He's just being hit with other stuff. Call to slumber these guys. Actually a fair chance we put them asleep. Let's try it. Because they are blasting us with things. We drop a heal as well. You can chop this champion. Okay. They've all gone asleep, thankfully. You appear to be AFK, which I'm not a huge fan of. If we could attack that, that would be great, and then you can do your thing. I'm going to attack this High Priest as well. Boom, High Priest is dead. That's good. You can... Borrowed Instinct. Borrowed Instinct off of him. Borrow his Instinct. That'd be pretty good. War Chief, so rude. Let's give ourselves a dire blessing here as well. Really buff ourselves up. You can, yeah, blast this height. Please. That, why not? Drop some of these too. What's up with, like... Oh, shit, their stuff's bugged. Look at this. It's gone back to defend self again for some godforsaken reason. How about you? You're still aggressive. I misclicked. You are still aggressive. Good. You're still aggressive. I'm still aggressive. Alright, it's just those two bugged out. Me no like that. Paralyzing. She just got like 52 focus in a single shot there. That's gross. So strong. So strong, that blunderbuss. Well, that was this. That was War Chief. Ivory worm figure. Summons 2 worms. Oh, hello. That's very strong. Barnet in his head. I didn't realize we were doing that one. Oh no, I did. That is the one. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, in the Valewood. I was confusing him with the ogre. Hey. I'm a derp. What's up here? Houses, warps, quarterstaff. All right. Ah, you are right. It might be a bug with swapping party members in and out. It might switch their thing. Yeah, that could well be it. When we swap them in and out, they come back with different things. Right, off to Magrant's Fork next. Yeah, the AI in the game for a party is fairly primitive. I'd love to create custom AI scripts. Be like, okay, when this happens, you do this. When this happens, you do this. How long do we have on this being built? 4 hours, so very soon. Right, we're looking for some dude here. Let's actually go in stealth and ambush him and kill him. Before he knows what's happening. Lol. Be anywhere here. I guess somewhere along the main road. There he is. Grammarful the Wayfarer, a motley gathering stands at the crossroads. At first glance, the person at the head of the group seems more monster than man. 2 large and curling horns emerge from the sides of his skull, forming a hardened carapace that is pocked like coral. Down its center, the strange shell splits, revealing the ash-grey skin of a man's face, obscured above the nose. The horns might seem a mere helmet, save that in several places you cannot tell where the flesh ends and the bone begins. He's a godlike. From the neck down, however, this is by all appearances a human man, clad in fine armor of the same dark shade as his features. The man smiles, revealing long white teeth from which the gums have retracted. Despite his masked eyes, he looks unerringly in your direction. Hail, traveller, and well met. Turns to Pelagina, smiling all the wider. How now, pretty lady? Had I your patron, I'd be a dark bird still, but all the more handsome for it. Patron? That's one way of putting it. Delusional, but we all deal with it in our own way. He laughs quietly. Are you enjoying the fresh air? We are doing much the same. You seem well armed for scholars. Ah, but we are not scriveners or aspiring priests, but rather scholars of death. Where better to witness it than the road? These paths are not very safe. For instance, I have heard tell there are certain groups comprised of individuals both skilled and handsome, who, depending upon the monetary fortunes of strangers, will unseam these poor devils from nose to nave, and thereby send them into the next life. I think our talk is done. Kill that one slow. I want to see the light leave her. Bro. Uncalled for, dude. Uncalled for. Let's go Deletarius and then just wreck him. This guy is super heavy armored. Look at this guy. He's in like plate armor. So we'll have you just shoot him with your Dior. Ha. Lol. We might do the same here. So this guy looks like he could be a bit of a pain. So we'll actually just no. We'll shoot this guy. We'll wait for them to get closer. We'll drop a blessing on us first. Palagina. Blast the priest. If I take him down. There, get in there. See how that goes. You're not doing anything right now. You'll work it out. Blast the Soul Reaver. Their free spell. Why not? Blast these guys as well. Why not? You'll work out what you're doing. He's in some trouble. Pain block yourself, maybe. I think he's gonna run out. He doesn't have enough focus. Tracker's being in real pain. Disengage. He's blinded, so he should be fine. I'll pain block you. There we go. That should fix it. Give her a heal as well. Make sure she's alright. This frickin' dude, though. Body attunement? This guy? Why not? Bang.
That's not helpful.
He's not gonna last long. We just sucked all of his Dior away. Down he goes. Lovely. There we go. Nice one. Level up here. So I'm not sure how it leveled up. I think it got exceptional. Now we have to deal 700 damage to enemies with the War Club to unlock the next level. Cool. Yeah, I think it does a bit more damage. I think from this stuff. So that's great. Nice. Okay, a bunch of fine stuff. Rapiers, shields, plate armors. Dead man stands. Delay unconsciousness for 3 seconds. Haha. That is very interesting. I'm not sure what we'd use that for, but cool. Okay, crossbow scepter armor. Was this not the guy we were looking for? Oh, it was, wasn't it? No, it's not. This guy is not the dude we're looking for. He's just a random dude.
Secrets whisper here.
Attacking
I shall
people.
listen for them.
Okay. That's interesting. Not what I expected at all. Random dude in the middle of the road. Murdering people as he goes. Here we got an exit. Leads places. Maybe they're down here. They're somewhere. Maybe inside. That's a good guess. Seth McGuy says, think of getting this for PS4. I mean, anyone have experience with that version? I don't know. It's this guy. Jauko seems much improved for his time. Oh, this is the guy we freed from the dungeons ages ago in Radrick's Hold. It's good to see you again. I don't know if I can ever truly thank you enough for your help.
Getting here was a little more exciting than I'd hoped, what with all the wolves, but Kolsk and the others have been helping me. I'll be back in the thick of it soon enough. And then maybe I can return the favor, right? What is this place? It used to be someone's home, I suppose, and now it's where we meet sometimes. Kolsk say it was abandoned when they found it. It's not all of that secret, is it? But I suppose it's far enough away from the hold. Alright, farewell. Yeah, that's the guy we set free from the dungeons. Ages ago. I'm not in the wrong place, am I? I'm pretty sure I'm not in the wrong place. We're in Magran's Fork, and we're looking for last seen in Magran's Fork. So they're here somewhere. We just gotta find them. We just gotta find them. Let's try southwards. Okay, let's try east. We actually never came down this way. Forest Troll. It's alright. Actually, let's just paralyze him straight away. He's 100% chance to paralyze. Done.
Laying low.
Corpse. Fulvano's Amulet. Ooh, 5 reflex, 25% healing received. Pretty nifty. Not sure we'll use it, but still. Cute letter. Piece of parchment is torn and flecked with blood and troll spittle. What little of it remains reads, worried he may have come to harm. Once I reach Defiance Bay, I'll hire guides to take me back west in safety and see if we cannot find Fulvano. At present, I regret my eagerness to be away from Gilded Vale. It's very dark. Man, none of Fulvano's friends have come through this in good shape, have they? They've all been in absolute bits when he found them. I.e., most of them dead. This is, look here, I found him, guys. Here's Sly Cridle. Hey, Sly Cridle. Nice to see you there. Yeah, that's Whispers of Trees in this Ranger. Adair, just get in there. You can paralyze. Now, you just take a shot at the big dude. Aloth. Again, go for your... Okay, we gotta wait for you to be in combat. That's okay. Drop a Chill Fog on the back lines here. Try that.
Hey.
Oh, they just got like some speed boosts. Wild Sprint. It's spoopy. I might be in some trouble. So this gives Dior. I think I might give that to me. Going between. I could boost me with going between as well. Let's just give me Dior. That should be fine. Aloth, you can give yourself Deleterious Alacrity. You, Ranger, Priest. Let's actually blast the Priest. Priest didn't actually quite die, unfortunately. Get over here and fight the rogue. Get there. There. Is he paralyzed or something? No, he's just getting in position. I'm in a little bit of trouble here. The Psycho Vampiric shield him. The best chance to hit. We can definitely do it on the rogue. I think I will do that. He's hard to hit. These are actually all quite hard to hit. Endurance. Definitely time for a blessing here. This is actually a tough enough group. So we've got our Psycho Vampiric shield. Should help a bit. Being said, might be best to run away. You just come attack these guys, please. Oh, I'm definitely suffering here. What do I got on me? I still have a body attunement, don't I? No, I have a pain block. Body attune off Spy Duty. Let's give us a dire blessing as well. Good. Is that Aloth? Oh, that's Aloth. That's not good. Aloth, buddy. Give yourself a shield. Shit. Didn't realize you're taking all those hits. My bad.
My bad, man. So you can probably back off now without being too badly beaten. There we go, we're alright, we're good. This frickin' wizard at the back is still being such a pain. You come shoot him. Okay, never mind, don't shoot him. Shoot him. Paralyzed. Down they go. Nice. Alright.
Of course.
Alright, good. You can take this grimoire. A bunch of junk then. Main guy. Drake's Bell. He had a unique S-Talk. It's good against beasts. It's got lots of DUR bypass, which is quite good. Yeah, alright, cool. Drake's Bell was commissioned by Lord Cipher, a young and enthusiastic novice in the Society of the Talon. The Society of the Talon was enjoying renewed popularity after the discovery of dragon nests in the northern coast of the Deerwood, and Cipher was determined to prove himself a stalwart hunter of beasts. He tasked the family smith with providing him with a blade as impressive in size and bearing as in purpose. The smith delivered the Drake's Bell, an S-Talk intended to cleave through the hide of even the hardest of beasts. Cipher found his interest in the hunt, waning swiftly after a few close encounters with worms, but he donated the Drake's Bell to the Society in thanks for their tutelage. In the hands of skilled men and women, the weapon proved invaluable. The distinctive sound of its blade striking scales earned it its new title. That's really cool. Needs some fine plate armor. Well, and there's his head. Delightful.
Hey.
Delightful. Alright. Band eliminated. Black Meadows, where... No. Yes. Yes? I think so. Black Meadows where we gotta go next. I think. Then I presume we turn in these. Dungeons completed. Fantastic. Okay. With that, I think we need a bit more security, so let's work on that. We could get one of these walls up. We could build up a wall. What else gets us security? Let's get the woodland trails. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Hey.
I like the idea of woodland trails. So over here, we're looking for... He's dead. He's dead. The Dweller. Where is it in the Black Meadow? We don't know. It's here somewhere.
I shall listen for them.
Find out. Could be anywhere here. Walking the main road thinking that might work. Might not be a great idea. If I was a thing, I'd be up this way.
Hey.
There's a greater Earth Blight. Yeah, this is probably the place. Greater Earth Blights are pretty serious. I think we're fighting some pretty high-end enemies here, guys. What I think. Oh my god, the Dweller. This thing actually looks pretty spoopy. This thing looks pretty spoopy. Being said, he's also been weakened quite a lot. That also being said, so are we. We've been weakened quite a lot. Looks like we can just blast him with spells, though. Create this wall, probably be pretty good. Right? Like this. Oh, it's lagging a lot there, boys. You're getting lots of lag there, boys. Oh boy, alright. This troll is going to be a pain. Definitely mark the Dweller. He's our enemy in the moment. Adair's there. Adair, you get in there and fight him. Am I in the way? I'm in the way. Alright, Adair, I'll let you through. Let's shoot this. We've got trolls for days. I'll deal with the trolls momentarily. Here we go. Whisper of Trees in the troll. 100% chance to hit. You could Whisper of Trees in this troll. That would take some pressure off us. Just saying. Get a couple of trolls for our team, you know. There we go. You can flank them. That's fine with me. Actually, it's fine with me. We definitely want to blessing ourselves. Actually, no, we don't. Not quite yet. Suppose we could. Fuck, we're gonna bless the trolls, but that's okay. The trolls shouldn't not be a huge problem, so we'll be fine. How long is this paralyzed for? A few seconds. You can shoot this big guy. I feel like he probably has a lot of armor. Maybe not. Okay, save your energy for a little bit. Save it for the trolls that are about to come for us. No, don't whisper of trees in the troll. Shoot the troll. Okay, eye strike, that I guess works. I'll paralyze this troll. We still have a greater earth blight to deal with as well. That's a burst of flame as well, why not? We've not used that much. I think it looks like fun. Alright, they're going down. Bang. And they're down.
Hey.
This current party might be a little too high on control and a little too low on just straight up damage. Perhaps we might be a little too high on control, a little bit too low on the damage front. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge issue though. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. Need to remember to use Firebrand on old Pallegina.
I'm
Looks
ready.
a little healthier than before.
Especially because just take damage from ranged enemies and she's going to deflect it all with her shield. That's actually kind of a problem, isn't it? What are you doing with your hat? Done it once. Okay, you don't get crit very often. How am I doing with this? 6 out of 10, not too bad. What are you doing with yours? Oh, he's almost there. Look at that. He's really racking up that very quickly.
Hey.
Warden, we go. Oh, here's our maze. That's cool. Training grounds. Lovely. Wonder how many backers they have for PoE 2. The war chief is dead. Nice, lots of experience. This guy's dead. Loads here as well. And this guy's dead. Holy hell! Wow! Holy experience, Batman. That was insane. I think for a dare, I would like to get to. I think we're just gonna get athletics for conversation each stuff. Bonus knockdown. Don't think we need that. Defensive. We could get him a weapon focus. Be pretty good actually. In terms of defensive, get him like superior deflection. One-handed style. With one-handed melee weapons. That's pretty good because he does use a one-handed melee weapon. I think it works. I hope it works. You could also get this vulnerable attack. He gets Dior bypass. That may be worth doing. Attack slower. That may be well worth doing. In fact, I think we will go for that. Dior bypass. Bit slower, but could also get him focus on. This is a saber, the ruffian. Give him a pistol as well. If we did that, it'd be kind of cool. Let's just get the accuracy for his CC. Oh, for his CC stuff. There we go. Yeah, ruffian. That's fine. So he's going to be our saber dude. Those were level 8 to 9 tasks. What level are we? We're like level 8 to 9. Oh, we're level 9, so. Okay. I think we'll save up for more survival with her, I guess. Doesn't really need anything else. We could get her more lore for using some fire-based abilities. That could be kind of cool, actually. Save up a bit. Intense flames would be pretty nice. More damage is burned. Deep faith is actually more defenses. That's very nice as well. More burn damage. But what I'm thinking we'll get for her at this point, we'd also get her weapons focus, which would be pretty good. We could also get her the piercing things, would be pretty good. I think what we'll do though is get the Scion of Flame. More burn damage. Let's get that for her. I think that's going to be awesome. Oh, he's back with this as well. For you, I think we save up for more mechanics. I don't think there's anything else we want to get, really. That's fine. We could boost that stuff. Could work. In terms of offensive stuff, I don't think we really need anything. In terms of defense, it'd be a bit more appealing. We could get you some hold the line, actually. I think that looks quite decent. Engage more enemies. I'm actually kind of a fan of that. Do that. Hold the line. You just, like, stand there and, like, get people stuck to you. Heal for our backliners a bit more. For me, we're on 7, so that's Dior. We're quite far away from getting towards anything here. So will we even bother? I don't think we'll bother. We're just going to lore. Just max out our lore. Ringleader or detonate. This damage. Let's get ringleader. Some area charm stuff. Would be kind of good. For us here, could get gunner. Reduces reload speed. Be a pretty big deal, actually. Get the weapon focus for the arbalest, which I think is soldier. Yeah, soldier. We get that. More accuracy. Get sneak attack, actually. Yeah, let's get sneak attack, I think. We proc it so often. Back into our sneak attack. It's kind of fun. Yeah, let's get sneak attack. There we go. Lovely. Alrighty.
Hey.
That's probably a chunk of gold for us as well. A fairly decent chunk of gold.
Yes.
Oh, actually, while we're here, any new spells for you to learn? Nothing there. How about this one? Oh yeah, here we go. Confusion. AoE Confuse. That seems very strong. What's this? Blast of Frost. Oh yeah, it's the cone that does damage. Might as well learn it. And yeah, the AoE Terrified is pretty good too. Yeah, sure. Let's grab that. Then in terms of your tome, if we can grab both of those, and here we can also grab Confusion. There we go. Our book is like full up of great stuff. I like that.
Hey.
Like that a lot. Space Monkey saying we might be ready to look at the expansion stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll finish up this story path
Stones and the spirits in this place have begun to heal.
first, but I'll definitely consider it. Lover's Light. A priest of Andra and a crew of greedy sailors were all it took to row Heravius out to the spot where Alessa and Palan's ghosts were singing. Unfortunately, the chaos of the storm overturned the small boat. Heravius, the priest, and the sailors were all plunged deep into the grace of Yamana. Miraculously, most of them emerged in a great sea cave near Barda. Though the entrance of the cave was hidden from the surface, the interior held wonders that had not been seen for generations. Sunken warships, trade vessels, and remnants of unlucky travelers that had fallen victim to the grace in the past. Heravius and the ragtag group discovered a tribe of survivors that had persevered in the caves through cannibalism and limited raiding. Their extensive time in the cave had left them unintelligible and wild. Though they attacked the crew of the recently sunk boat, Heravius was able to scare the others off. Eventually, the group found their way to a pile of bones that contained the remains of Alessa and Palan. The Andrite priest buried the pair together and performed a service over the bodies. With that, the spirits retreated from the world and toward the beyond. Swap endurance. Ooh, 100? Oh my. Copper Lover's Ring, and then this one is the other one. Wow, okay, so you can just swap HP between the two of you. That's crazy. I'm not sure I want to ever use that, but it's certainly an interesting option, tell you that much. There's our hedge maze, looking pretty cool. In terms of party management, let's get him out. Haravius, you come in here. You are presumably ready to level up. Indeed, you are. I guess you just go into survival. I don't really know. Dancing bolts. Boy, we shock damage. Not a lot of damage, but it's something. Sure. I'll have you be like a damage caster, I guess. Yeah. Oh, you can level up. Need this wild strike belt. Crit multipliers, things like that. Okay, whatever. Not really intending to use you too much, so it's fine.
Hey. May Wal watch your step.
Yes.
So, in terms of your stuff, yep, you come back with defense health. That's exactly what happens. When you swap them out of your party, they come back and they're all wonky. Alrighty, I think we rest here. Top up our HP, top up our per rest abilities. We get a free rest with a nice bonus. We top up our bonuses. Yeah, then we can be ready. I think we'll end the episode here. It's a long one today. And then next time we'll head back to Defiance Bay. We've pretty much wrapped up, I think, all of our side quests, really. For the most part. Like, we gotta kill this guy, but he's over in Elms. Twin Elms, I presume. This is the Endless Paths. We just need to spend time with them. Endless Paths. This is over in Twin Elms. We're not doing this. We need to hand in the Cinders of Faith. This is Twin Elms. This is expansion. This is just spend time with her. Okay, we got to do this as well. Then this is expansion, and then I think we do the tower. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go hand in those couple of quests, and then yeah, get intellect. We might get some mice just to do a bit more damage. Nah. Perception, hit more. Get our intellect. More area of effect. I like intellect a lot. But yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll head over. We'll hand in these last couple of quests, and yeah, then we'll be good to go. So save game. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pillars of Eternity, where we are presumably gonna wrap up Act 2 pretty soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.